What's up, everybody? Um, Crazy week one so far at the NFL. Of course, this is Sunday night. This is going to be the Sunday night recap. And then I'll post Mondays tomorrow, the two games that are happening tomorrow night. But crazy week one for the NFL. Bunch of teams shocking me. Like, it's just a crazy week, so let's just hop into it. First off, we got the Colts and Bengals. Really pissed off at this game. Pissed off. Jack Doyle. Like, you can't blame him for everything because our secondary was a mess the whole game. We were having problems in the secondary. But, man, it just would have been fitting to see Andrew Luck. It would have been fitting to see him, complete a comeback on his first game back. Colts definitely choked the game away, though. They were up 23-10, ended up getting beat 34-23. Colts definitely blew that game, which they're known for doing these past few years. They've blown a lot of games, so that's definitely a trend that continues to follow the Colts. It's definitely a bad trend, a trend they need to break. But it's a trend that happens to Indy, and it's been happening for too long. Frank Wright had some questionable play calls, in my opinion. I don't know. Second half, we just came out flat, I guess. Defense and offense. Defense especially. 24 points in one half. Come on now. That can't happen to the Bengals. We shot ourselves in the foot. Normally, we always do, but it's whatever, so. Bills and Ravens. Ravens blew them out of the water. Blew them out. I figured the Ravens would win, but I didn't think it would be a 47-3 Ravens victory. I mean, that kind of victory doesn't happen in professional football. That happens in the college stages. Because there's so many colleges and there's only 30 NFL teams. You get the best of the best every week. And that didn't happen for the Bills. So I don't know what happened, but the Ravens ended up winning 47-3. First actual shocker was the Bucks against the Saints. The Bucks won 48-40. I don't even know. Ryan Fitzpatrick's their quarterback. He's a backup to Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston serving a suspension, and he balled out. He had 5 total touchdowns, I believe, 400 passing yards. He balled out. Pretty sure he's not on anybody's fantasy team, and if he is, you must know something that I don't, because he balled out. Got the Bucks to win 48-40. No one's seen it coming. The Saints have a high-powered offense, and we all know that the Saints don't play very good defense. But to give up 48 points to a backup, that's pretty concerning. Really concerning. Next game's the Texans versus the Patriots. Patriots won by 7. Not the best game they could have played. Won 27-20. I mean, Texans do have a real top 5 defense in the league, probably. I mean, it'll change given time, because first week. But yeah, Patriots win 27-20, so of course they're starting off on the right foot. Shocker there. 49ers versus the Vikings, game a little closer than I thought it'd be. Vikings end up edging out the win 24-16. Titans versus the Dolphins, another shocker in my opinion. I thought Titans would end up winning. Game was delayed for a while. Got delayed at halftime, so the 1 o'clock game didn't get over until about 6 o'clock this evening. But the Dolphins ended up winning by 7, 27-20. Jaguars versus Giants. Saquon Barkley got his first career touchdown in this game. It didn't really matter, though. Jacksonville's got one of the best defenses in the league. They win 20-15. Steelers versus the Browns. That ended in a tie. Cleveland. I knew this was a tough game to pick because Cleveland's been improving. And Pittsburgh didn't have Le'Veon Bell. Cleveland's made so many improvements since last year that they tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is crazy. Yeah, you got to give it to them. I mean, all the credit in the world. Cleveland could have won the game in regulation if Tyrod Taylor doesn't throw an interception. They were in field goal range. He throws an interception with like 35 seconds left. They go to overtime, where they tie. And both teams had an opportunity to win in overtime. Both missed field goals. So, it is what it is. So I'm not going to count that game as my, in my total. We're just going to go, say I won 9 games. So we're going to go 9-5-1 for this week or something like that. Chiefs versus Chargers. Didn't know what the Chiefs had. Apparently they have a lot. Have a lot of weapons. I know, is it Tyreek Hill? He went off. Yeah. I figured with Alex Smith not being there that Patrick Mahomes he wouldn't live up to. I didn't even know who the Chiefs quarterback was until today. So, hats off to him. He really earned it. They won 38-28 over the Chargers. Panthers and Cowboys. That game must have been pathetic. It ended 16-8. The Panthers won. Apparently no offense between either one of those two teams. Would have been a boring game to watch, but the Panthers got the job done. Redskins versus Cardinals. Redskins won 24-6. I figured Redskins were more talented than the Cardinals, and that's what happened. Another third and final shocker. Well, fourth if you count the Chiefs, but I mean, that's just not me. That's just me not knowing my football. But this one I like to say is an upset. Denver pulls off the win against Seattle. Broncos win 27-24. Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. I don't know who Denver has. And then, finally, to wrap up tonight, the Bears versus the Packers. What a game that was to watch. It was all Chicago first half, first 3 quarters even. Chicago was just dominating them. Aaron Rodgers got injured before halftime, I believe. So, he had to be carted off. He didn't just, have his trainers come in the system, sit on the sidelines. He had to be carted off, taken to the back, and get evaluated. Mans comes back out in the second half, plays his tail off, plays a phenomenal second half. Packers end up completing the comeback and win 24-23 after a great effort from Aaron Rodgers. He's one of the best for a reason. I love Aaron Rodgers. I love watching him. He's such a competitor. He gets hurt a lot, gets injured about every year. It sucks to see it happen. But man, what a story that is. To be injured before half, come back. I think they were down 17 or 20 at one point. End up pulling off the win. Just, man, what a great. It's a great week 1. I mean, all in all, great week 1. I didn't do too hot on the picks, obviously, but I mean, a lot of upsets, a lot of games that could have went another way. Colts game, for example, if Jack Doyle doesn't fumble at the end of the game, Colts might end up walking away with the win there. But it's just football, and I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's here. Football is the best time of year. I don't care what you say. It's my favorite time of year. It's just, I love football. Yeah, that'll wrap it up for week 1. Besides tomorrow, I'll probably post the 2 Monday night games, but if I don't, I mean, it's whatever. It's Jets and Lions and Rams versus Raiders. Can't be that interesting, right? Anyways, guys, hope you're enjoying. Oh yeah, I gotta give off the totals. So 0-1, 1-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 7-5. Yeah, I'm definitely not the best at the NFL picks, but it's so unpredictable in NFL. Like in college, top 25 teams, you get the gist of who's going to win. If they're ranked, if they're ranked higher, they got a higher percentage of winning. So in NFL, you never know what team's going to come out and perform. It's like in the NFL, you have 2 teams. You have the team that plays until the end, or if something doesn't go your way, all the momentum's gone out the window, you shut down. So you never know what's going to happen in the NFL. That's what I love about it. So that'll wrap it up for week 1. Brilliant effort by Aaron Rodgers. I can't get over that. I'll see you guys. I'll see you later.